Hi, it's Leanne from Epic Yoga, and I wanted to take some time to talk to you about our Epic Yoga teacher training program. And I'm going to start out with a quote I love by William Shakespeare, and I think it sums up the program really well. And that is, you know who you are, but not who you could be. So the Epic Yoga teacher training program is designed to help you uncover what's really possible for you. And we do that through the metaphor of teaching yoga. This is Allie. She was one of our participants. And she said, the key word for me in the teacher training program is possible. And again, it's really not just about teaching yoga, but really about uncovering your best sense of your life, whatever that is for you. It might be teaching yoga, but it might be opening up another business. It might be moving to a different geographical location. It might just mean quitting your day job and doing something that you truly love instead of just making a paycheck. So why yoga? I asked that question so that you can think about what are some of the results that you've experienced through this practice. Because I find that most people come to yoga feeling that it's more of a calling, that it's a calling to take a teacher training program. It's not really a choice, but something that they feel that they would really like to do. And it's typically based on the results that you've experienced from an actual yoga class. So take a couple minutes, think about what you've experienced through your practice, and that might be a clue as to what you hope to share through sharing yoga. And I believe that this all begins with a kindling of the soul. It's a stirring, asking you to take your life or your practice to the next level. Both of those things are embedded into this program. So you will definitely be stepping up in your life, in multiple areas of your life, but also in your yoga practice. It's a commitment to the practice, it's a commitment to you, and it's also a commitment to growth. And I love this quote by Lao Tzu, and it's, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. And I believe that teaching yoga really is an evolving practice. And a teacher training program is the first step in stepping into your role as teacher, whether it's on or off a yoga mat. And then take a couple minutes and think about what are 3 reasons that you want to do this program. What are just 3 reasons? They could be big, they could be small, whatever they are. And just take a minute, if you have a piece of paper, just write those down. Think about what are 3 reasons why you would want to do this program. And then ask yourself, how will you feel if you complete this program? And then begin to think about how will your life be different if you complete this program. And then think about, what if you don't do this program? What will your life look like? Because it's totally a choice. No one has to do a teacher training program, but there are some things that you might want in your life that will be manifest out of a program like this. So getting clear on your why, your intention for wanting to do a program like this helps tremendously, because this is a tough program. There's times where it'll be challenging, and when you've got that why, you're clear on why you want to do it and what you hope to achieve from it, it helps you just to stay the course. Now, Epic is a Baptiste affiliate studio. We're the only one in the state of Tennessee. And from that, we work with the Baptiste philosophy and methodology. And that says the asanas, pranayama, meditations, and various other techniques are simply tools for transformation, excavation, and self-understanding, so that a person can simply come back to their natural, more childlike way of being. If a student leaves feeling better, uplifted, stronger, cleaner and clearer, or slightly more aware, then the teacher has been successful. Baron Baptiste. And so the Baptiste series and the Baptiste philosophy is really that we're just there, we're using these tools of asana, pranayama, and meditation as tools for self-discovery. It's not me telling you what your discovery will be, it's you uncovering that for yourself, both on and off the mat. So here's some nitty-gritty about the EPIC program. The EPIC program is conducted over 6 weekends, over a 6-month period of time. It allows you to really integrate the learning into your life and to your yoga practice. You'll have opportunities to practice assisting and also opportunities to practice teach. There's a lot of feedback and coaching with this program, and you'll also have the support of the EPIC staff and community. One of the things that's really exciting is our EPIC community gets excited about new teachers and the teacher training process, and they're so supportive with students practice teaching in classes. And of course, that's only when you and I both feel that you're ready for it and totally supported along the way. We would never ask you to do something like that and not make sure that we're fully supporting you. The EPIC program is registered with Yoga Alliance, which is one of the organizations that registers and approves of yoga schools. So that says that we meet the minimum requirements, although we go far beyond the minimum requirements, to have a yoga school and that our curriculum is approved. We've got proven results with the EPIC program, and I'll talk a little bit more about that, about some of the outcomes that participants have generated for themselves through this program. And as I said, EPIC Yoga is the only Baptiste affiliate studio in Tennessee. So what that means also for you is that we're able to bring special programs and teachers into the region because we are a Baptiste affiliate. So there's proven programming that's been done around the world that we're able to bring to you right here in Tennessee. So just some basic outlines of the curriculum. We talk about keys to a successful yoga class. We go over the essential anatomy and physiology. We talk about the history of yoga, the business of yoga, yoga philosophy and concepts. We review adjustments, modifications, and contraindications. And then we talk about removing the rocks. What has to get out of the way for you to truly show up and live the biggest, brightest version of your own life? And really, we also talk about being up to something bigger than yourself. So a huge part of yoga is seva or service, and we cover that in this program as well. The program dates are as follows. You must complete all of the hours to graduate for the program, and if you have to miss any dates, you'll need to make those hours up at your cost. So the program starts September 15th and runs that weekend through the 17th, October 20th through 22nd, November 10th through 12th, January 12th through 14th, February 16th through 18th, and March 9th through 11th. So those are Friday, Saturday, Sunday dates. We'll meet Friday night from 6 p.m. till 9 p.m. And then we'll meet again on Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. The investment and pricing. The total cost of the program is $3,200 plus a $100 application fee. You can receive an early bird discount if it's paid in full by July 15th. So you would save $300, so your total cost for the program would be $2,900 plus that $100 application fee. If you're an existing 200-hour registered yoga teacher, if you've gone through an existing 200-hour program, you can do our program for $1,800. And that's because I've heard many times from people that have done other teacher programs, and they've said, gosh, I wish I would have done the EPIC program, but I already paid for another program, but I never learned to teach. This is really an opportunity for you to come in, hone your skills, and we will really focus on teaching and building your confidence and getting whatever we need to get out of the way so you can fully step into your role as teacher or whatever it is you choose in your life. This program truly is more than just a yoga teacher training program. It's really more of like a take on your life program. We do have a payment plan. You can put a $500 deposit down and your application fee by September 1st, and then make 3 payments of $900 each due on November 1st, January 1st, and March 1st. During the program, there are some additional benefits that you have. You can attend complimentary, regularly scheduled classes, training modules. You get also online access to some modules. You get 10% discount off all of your EPIC Yoga retail purchases, excluding nutrition and workshops not already included in the program. and some of the results of our past participants. I always say that the EPIC program is a little bit different than other programs because we have results. And some of the results that our participants have created are pretty impressive, if I do say so. We've had some people decide to go on and teach at EPIC. Some people are teaching at other studios. Some teach at another type of location, maybe a CrossFit, community center, etc. Some have created new program offerings, created new outreach or nonprofit opportunity, created online yoga meditation business, or opened their own yoga studio. We also have had people with existing businesses expand them to a new level. Join Forces Yoga, which you may be familiar with, which is based here in Tennessee, was started as a service project out of our teacher training program by Connie Simmons, one of our participants. New Power Yoga was started by Linda Fenelon and her partner, who also both did the EPIC teacher training program. So Linda and Lauren both did the EPIC training program. Mary Craven Photography. Mary Craven did the teacher training program 5 years ago and went on to develop this photography business of her own. Also, Katie Eden went on to develop a photography business. Neither one of these individuals were doing photography professionally prior to the program. Pathfinders Yoga is a yoga studio that was started by Misty Jackson Derringer, who was one of our participants. And Soul to Soul, again, is another organization started by one of our participants. Some of the testimonials, I'm just going to read you a few. You're welcome to take a look at our Yoga Alliance reviews or testimonial pages just to get an idea of what actual participants are saying. Don't take my word for it. Listen to the participants, or I can arrange for you to connect with one of our participants if you have questions about the program as well. So Allie said, teacher training for me is about possibility, learning to challenge yourself and go past your limits in all areas of your life, not just on your mat. It's about learning to show up for yourself so you can really be there for others. It's about learning to drop whatever's in the way and keeps you from sharing yourself authentically. So some of the themes of the program are really about getting limiting behaviors and beliefs out of the way so you can truly be present for another person. So it's about authentic connection with you and another person, but that starts from you connecting authentically with yourself. Christy Bowerly, another participant, said, yoga teacher training has re-sparked the light inside of me that seemed to be buried under the clutter, craziness, and hustle and bustle of life. I feel inspired again. I'm not sure where this journey is going to take me, if I'll teach or not. However, I do know this is an important part in finding my true self and true journey, so I'm keeping eyes wide open because I don't want to miss a thing. And then Nick Villarreal said, the experience so far has been nothing short of life-changing. The biggest thing I've gotten out of this is working on myself. The tools I've received are the utmost importance and highest caliber. I feel that throughout this journey, I have learned undeniable truths about myself and my life that I'm able to utilize. Whether or not I decide to teach yoga after this program, this has been one of the biggest life schools I have ever attended and will ever attend. And actually, Nick got married shortly after he finished the program. And then he and his wife found out they were expecting a baby shortly after that. And then unfortunately, she found out that she also had breast cancer. And they ended up going through her cancer journey and the pregnancy. And he went through such a grounded space. And he actually later wrote me a letter saying how the teacher training program prepared him for this journey they went on. And he's got a beautiful baby girl. And unfortunately, his wife passed away shortly after the birth of their daughter. Gabby is another participant, and she said, yoga teacher training has empowered me. Yoga has taught me more about myself than any other experience or moments in my life. Yoga has shown me a glimpse of the light inside me, and yoga teacher training is helping me reveal that light so I can share it with the world. And Gabby went on and developed a business of her own through teacher training. And then Kylie said, I have learned so much through self-discovery in the asana practice itself about flexibility, strength, and balance. I recently learned in my practice that I often sink into my flexibility in poses to avoid using my full strength. Just as yoga is a metaphor for life, I realized off the mat, I often sink into my flexibility and avoid being strong for myself. Through teacher training, I am learning how to cultivate my best self that is strong, flexible, and balanced. That was my goal going in on a physical level, but now it's expanded to every aspect of my life because life is yoga and yoga is life. And then one more testimonial. One of the biggest things for me is how yoga helped me off the mat. My band, my music, and creativity means everything to me. Yoga has helped me realize what it is I'm truly passionate about and to go after the things I want. No excuses. If you can, you must. When you want to run, stay, and most importantly, always be a yes. So frequently asked questions. Some people say, if I'm new to yoga, is this program still for me? And I say, absolutely. Anyone can do this program if you're willing. The most important thing is that you're willing to show up, do the work, and that you're coachable. Another question, I'm not sure I want to teach. Can I still do the program? Absolutely. You will learn so much more about the practice and alignment and things that will take your own personal yoga practice to a new place. And whatever it is that you do professionally or outside of yoga, you will also find that the tools you learn in this program will help take you to a new level wherever it is that you engage in life. What are the time commitments outside of scheduled sessions? There's typically some homework each month, but you've got about 4 weeks between each session, so you've got plenty of time to use it. There's some reading and some homework assignments, but it's totally doable. This program was designed knowing that you have a life, knowing that you may work or you may have children, so we tried to make it as doable as possible and also ensure that you get above and beyond the Yoga Alliance guidelines and that we deliver a full program. If you have a full-time job, you definitely can fit this program into your schedule. So what are the next steps? Well, the first one is to request an application for the program. And you can do that either by emailing director@epicYogaCenter.com, or you can check out the application on our website. You can then complete the application, include a headshot, and submit with the application fee. Check your calendar and then block out the dates now. Make those dates non-negotiable and just schedule around them. We've had people reschedule all kinds of things so that they can be present at teacher training. We've had people that were physicians just say that they couldn't be on call during those weekends, and we find that most people will support you when they see that you're really committed. Once we receive your application, it'll be reviewed within 1 week of receipt, and if you have any questions about that, you're certainly welcome to reach out too. So just a couple other things to close with. Another teacher training participant, Caroline, said, I am so pumped after this weekend. There's no other way to describe it than amazing. I feel so blessed, loved, and supported, and could not ask for a better tribe. Another participant said, yoga teacher training has empowered me. Yoga has taught me more about myself than any other experience or moments in my life. Yoga has shown me a glimpse of the light inside of me, and teacher training is helping me reveal that light so I can share it with the world. So I hope that you will consider our program, and if you have more questions, please feel free to reach out. EpicYogaCenter.com is our website, and we can answer your questions from there. Thanks so much, and have a terrific day.